Slot receiver, headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That pickup, good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First down throw for Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Tight end going in motion here. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Burrow now to throw on first down. Quick throw here is complete. He is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Now the lefty Penix on first down. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll come up here, first and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll go play action now with Penix. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals will take over at their own 14-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to... every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Here we go. They bring Chase in motion. Off play action. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
2nd down, Burrow. Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
3rd and 5. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Mooney in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Pitts is the man in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL. Higgins sent in motion. They go play action for Burrow. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Here we go. They'll run here with Brown. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They bring Chase in motion. Burrow here on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Tight end on the move left. Burrow to throw. He'll try to run for it.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. A huge play there for the Bengals. 33 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second down. Here we go. Working out of the gun, Burrow. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late.
And he will score again. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Next to score, Bengals 35, Falcons 13. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man downfield, that's London. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught left side by Pitts. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards. Mooney in motion. They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run with Robinson. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. He'll keep this himself. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
Pitts is the man in motion. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
That was the worst call ever. Better than this.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Burrow working in the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And that is incomplete.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Mooney in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. Over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Brown. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A quick slant taken by Chase. And they'll at least get that penalty yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll set up a 3rd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. There's that man again. Another catch. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go. This defense is asleep. 19 right. 6. 18 right here.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it! And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Now, 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will not be able to make it to the goal line. That's a big stop. They can't get it back to a 1-score game. The lead will hold at 9. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. Higgins sent in motion. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Pitts is the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Mooney in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over.